Good evening, Alpha Nation. Welcome to our weekly live stream. This is Chrissy B and I am back in the OG Beehive tonight and I am super excited. At the same time, my brain is still reeling after 3 huge shows in Thursday Night Fights 5, Energy 14 and of course Headstrong. Some historical moments happened across those 3 days. We saw a lot of intense drama unfold, but I think my favorite thing was the look on the Crow family's face when Mike Manson made his return and let them know what is coming for them at our next set of shows. All or nothing to the big one. Ticket links are already out on our socials. Get on them now. Hello. Who have we got so far? Hello to everyone who has joined the live. Savage, your time is coming. You are less than 4 weeks away from being here in Melbourne to join us at our next set of Alpha shows. Bambi, hello. Hello, Brody, how are you? Bambi, someone catch me up on Thursday Night Fights. I missed it. Well, that's what happens when you miss a show. That's what happens. Don't miss shows. That's the message. Don't miss shows. Don't miss shows. Hello, Rebecca. How are you? It was so good to see you on Saturday. Adam Crow, hello. Daniel Bestie, hello. How are you? Kobe, hello. Daniel Cole Pro, I'm injured again. It's because you never listen to me. You don't listen to me and take my advice. It's simple. Savage, I can't wait to see everyone and my amazing bestie. Absolutely. Bambi DC, what the heck? Yeah, he injured himself again. Typical. Girl, I missed Thursday Night Fights because I was busy editing photos. And my God, do you provide amazing photography for us here at Alpha. Hello, Shane. Daniel Cole, upstanding citizens have me sitting down. Why are you here? What if it's... Why are you here? Please don't be around. I've got too many crows in here. Can we not? Can we not? Now, Headstrong. Alpha Nation, what was your favorite match at Headstrong? Let me know. For me, Chrissy B's favorite match has to be the main event. Mike Chaos versus Too Crazy in a last man standing match for the Alpha World Heavyweight Championship. And the reason why that was my favorite is because, my goodness, did those two actually go to war together. We had barricades flying. We had shopping trolleys going wild. Too Crazy was put through a table. It was absolute madness. And in the end, our last man standing and still Alpha World Heavyweight Champion, Mike Chaos. Was that one of your favorites, Alpha Nation? Savage King is telling you, DPC, that you broke everyone's heart. I stand by this. Bambi, damn girl, you on my side for a change. Hey, I am a very fair person and I speak the truth. That match was absolutely unbelievable. It was just unbelievable. The talent that we saw, and then Mike Chaos overcoming all of the odds, last man standing. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I've got too many crows in here. I literally have too many crows in here. Speaking of crows, unfortunately, we saw Adam Crow retain the Melbourne Openweight Championship against our resident tradie, Micho. I say unfortunately because I don't really think a lot of our Alpha Nation is impressed to see that championship sitting around Adam Crow's waist. However, at All or Nothing, which will be headlined by former WWE trainer Mike Quackenbush, we may actually see the title change hands because Mike Quackenbush will be stepping into the ring with Adam Crow, and I am praying that he is taught a lesson. DPC, Mike Manson was here. He did it. he has booked Mike Quackenbush versus your cousin, whatever he is to you, Adam Crow, and I truly hope and pray that Adam Crow loses at all or nothing too and gets a taste of his own medicine. In fact, all of you Crows finally get a taste of your own medicine. Who agrees with me? Who agrees with me, Alpha Nation? The Melbourne Openweight champion should be Jason Crash. Unfortunately, injuries happen in wrestling, and now we have a Crow as our champion. It is what it is. But let's see what Mike Quackenbush can do at All or Nothing in less than 4 weeks. Less than 4 weeks. It has been 6 years since Mike Quackenbush has been on Australian soil, and for him to be so involved in training here at Alpha as well as actually getting into the ring, that is an unmissable event. So if you have not already secured your tickets, please do, because I can tell you right now, All or Nothing tickets are selling super fast. Super, super fast. And I don't think they're going to be around for much longer. Trust me on that one. It is a huge, unmissable event. Oh my goodness, it is actually so hot in here in this beehive. Now, let me catch up. Bambi, Sad and I may disagree about Chaos, but we were on the same page about the Crows. Look, Sad is a Slade Mercer fan, so I can understand why he would be so anti-Chaos. Now, speaking of Slade Mercer, he was successful in his Pick Your Poison match at Headstrong, defeating everyone's favorite cousin Ali. However, come All or Nothing 2, he will be stepping back into the ring with Miss Fortune, and I feel like it's going to be an absolute war between the two of them. Like, we've seen the Pick Your Poisons, we've seen him throw other opponents at her, so now it's kind of time for them to come together and go to war one-on-one. And, well, the Slade fan in me is hoping that Slade Mercer picks up the victory. There, I said it. There, I said it. No regrets. Ace Shaq, what happens if Quack wins? Well, Crows will cry, and I'm fine with that, Ace. And I'm sure a lot of others in the Alpha Nation will be happy to see the fall of the Crows. Adam Crow, not anything we're going to worry about. I'm 1,000 times better. Ooh, okay. I mean, look, he's known as the best around, Mr. Awesome. Can he do it against Mike Quackenbush? I mean, a former WWE trainer, can he actually do it? I mean, this is a big opportunity for Adam Crow. So it is a huge opportunity, a risky one, a dangerous one, but really it is a huge opportunity. And he is representing Alpha. Ugh, the thought. Ugh. But huge opportunity nevertheless. Let's see what happens. Also, at All or Nothing, we may see Hunter versus Hunter. The drama between the Hunter clan, it is never ending. We saw Pipeworks Market champion Nate Hunter retain his championship after QT Din defeated him. Still not over the fact that QT Din defeated Nate Hunter. However, unfortunately, Happy Kai was not able to be successful in taking the Pipeworks Market championship. The drama continued between the Hunter clan. Jay has made it known that he asked for a match at All or Nothing 2 against Nate with the Pipeworks Market Championship on the line. Management have approved it. However, knowing Nate and the type of person that Nate is, can it actually go ahead? Or does he have his way of weaseling out like he always does? Because I honestly believe that Nate Hunter is terrified to step into the ring one-on-one with Jay Hunter. So he will go above and beyond to get that match somehow changed, cancelled, I don't know. Will it go ahead? There's only one way to find out, and that's to jump onto all of our socials, click on those Humanitics links that will lead you to All or Nothing, purchase your tickets and secure them now. Hello, Harper. Savage, Nate sucks. You said it, not me. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Tass. Harper, Nate does suck. He does. He does. I was really hoping at Thursday Night Fights you would be victorious. Speaking of Thursday Night Fights, Harper Sky was the one to answer Nate Hunter's Pipeworks Market Open Challenge. Unfortunately, not victorious, but very close. It was a very, very close fight. Much like the main event at Thursday Night Fights, Matty Wild defended the Alpha Energy Cup Championship against the trendsetter Emilio Crow. And honestly, that was such a close match. It truly, truly was. Emilio proving that he can definitely fight with the big ones here at Alpha and coming this close to taking home that cup. But our magic man, our escape artist, pulled all the tricks out from under his sleeve and managed to walk away still our champion. Who is going to step up to the plate next and challenge Matty Wild for the Alpha Energy Cup champion? What are your thoughts, Alpha Nation? Who would you like to see take on Matty Wild next for that Alpha Energy Cup? Savage, do you want to see what Harper's main presence look like, or do you want to see? I feel like Savage is coming over to Melbourne with this giant suitcase of presents for all of his besties, but I'm just excited to see you at our Alpha shows. All or nothing, you're going to have the best time coming all the way interstate for All or Nothing. Love that. Adam, Emilio deserves another turn, right, DPC? No, he had his chance and he lost. Tough. Next. Mitch, I'll zap him. Oh, for the love of God. No. Hello, Ree. How are you? I missed you last week. And so did the Alpha Nation. We're so used to having your energy here on our live streams. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's change the subject away from the Crows and let's link in with energy for a minute. History was made at Energy 14 in our main event when the Physicals defended the Alpha Tag Team Championship against the Warner Brothers. Why was it historical? Because they changed hand. The Alpha Tag Team Championship changed hand. The Warner Brothers were successful in defeating the Physicals and walked out of Energy, our new Alpha Tag Team Champions. And as if that wasn't enough, they went into Headstrong and ultimately had a second defense, well, their second match, first defense of the gold against the returning B Squared. They were successful. They retained their gold. And I think we actually saw a little bit of interesting attitude from B Squared after the match. I'm not sure what's going on there, but hopefully at All or Nothing, we get some answers as to where B Squared are with their thoughts right now after another loss and failing to gain the Alpha Tag Team Championships again. So let's wait and see. The Warner Brothers, who are they going to face come All or Nothing? Nothing has been said. I haven't heard any whispers. I know we have a lot of tag teams here at Alpha, a lot of up and rising tag teams. No, Mitch, I'm not talking about the Upstanding Citizens. We've got teams like the Glow Up. We've got teams like Elaine and Lockie. So they're two really good options. But who's actually going to step up? Dare I say, Josh Redfield and Inmate to 11, Code of Honor. They put on an incredible match at Energy 14 against each other. It's actually kind of like an open playing field at the moment for the Oneers. Who is going to step up? I actually have no clue. Bambi, half of B Squared is in my DMs. We don't need to know who is in your DMs. But thank you for sharing. Maybe B Squared will step up again and make a second challenge. What are your thoughts, Alpha Nation? Who would you like to see take on the Warner Brothers next for the Alpha Tag Team Championship? Let me know. Rebecca, I want to see JSA again. I know he is your favorite, Rebecca, and hopefully we do get to see JSA back again soon here at Alpha. Savage, all I got to do is bleach my hair a second time and then put the blue in. I'm so excited to see that, Savage. Very excited. Bambi, delete this live. I didn't think you were going to read that. Hey, you tell me to read everything, so don't blame me when I read something that I wasn't supposed to read when you've told me to read it. Bitch, at the big diesel strikes again. I love that you've just assumed that it's Daisy. I love the assumption that it was Daisy. Read Bambi, I'm not half of B squared. Ooh, no. What have you done now, Bambi? You've broken her heart. Look at that broken heart. Wonder if he's in my DMs. Who's in my DMs, Alpha Nation? Bambi, don't. Don't do that to me. You're going to cost me my job. You're going to cost me my job. Oh my goodness. So back to energy. Now, unfortunately, our Alpha Energy Commissioner, Jen Stone, was not in attendance because she was actually doing the right thing in meeting with the Commission of Australian Wrestling in order to try and calm the drama that has now transpired between her and DPC, who happens to make a comment now about Kiwi wrestler not being the one in my DMs. Well, you know what? If you want screenshot proof, I will send it to you later, DPC. Anyway, she was not there, but she still managed to put on one hell of a show. Like I said, Josh Redfield, Inmate 211, took on Code of Honor, and that was an amazing match, which makes me think they could definitely be in the running for our Alpha Tag Team Championship next. We had an interstate guest, the Interstate King himself, Doomslayer, and he took on the pest control man, Mason Stoneheart. Now, look, I'm going to speak openly and honestly. I was actually quite impressed, shocking, with Mason's performance against Doomslayer at Energy 14. And I think he's actually doing really well. Like, I saw some interesting moves from him at Energy 14, and then I never thought in a million years I would ever say such a thing, but he actually proved to me that, you know, he's not too bad. We also saw the glow up, Rochelle Rogue and Charlie Rose step into the ring with Elaine Hope and Lockie, and unfortunately it looked like Elaine sustained a shoulder injury, and she was not happy after the match, and her and Lockie kind of got a little bit, you know, icky with each other. So I'm hoping that kind of settles a little bit, just a little bit. We also had more of the Crows, because of course we did. Of course we did, right? We had the Crows around. We had Bison facing off against Emilio Crow, and you know what? I think he's had enough. And I think now the Crows are kind of starting to leave the Bison stuff and kind of move on from that. What else did we see at Energy 14, Alpha Nation? Chrissy being nice, what a change. DPC, I'm always nice. What the hell? Have you looked in the mirror lately? Excuse my language. But he is definitely not someone to be talking about nice right now. At all. Don't even. You literally shouted at me in front of everyone at Headstrong telling me to shut up. Do I need to remind you? Talking about being nice. Seriously. Now, back to Energy. We did see my boys, Gen Alpha, compete. And, you know, it wasn't exactly a great ending for us. But we did have a new member of Gen Alpha in King Spicy, Ray Picante, join us to take on the Upstanding Citizens. And as you saw from the start of the live, Daniel did re-injure himself, so not exactly the greatest ending. But we did see some interesting things from the Upstanding Citizens post-match. Terry Shaw and Mitch Lightning issuing a challenge to some other interstate wrestlers for their championships. Interesting. I believe it was the ACW championships, the ACW Tag Team Championships that they issued a challenge for. So I'm very much curious to see where that's going to kind of go. Very confident Terry Shaw and Mitch Lightning issuing such a huge challenge to some interstate champions, but it's the upstanding citizens. What can you expect from them other than chaos and drama? All right, let me catch up. Bambi, can I get a contract variation? Do I have to keep photographing the crows? It's an OH&S issue. Oh, talk to the Commission of Australian Wrestling at this point. Bambi, that's all I can say. DPC, because it wasn't your time to talk. It's whatever. Savage King, be nice to the greatest bee in the world. I know, right? Be nice to the greatest bee in the world. Mitch, upstanding citizens, bear up a bunch of jobbers and challenge some Adelaide boys. No comment. But let me just remind you how Daniel Cole almost broke you in half with one of his moves. Just putting it out there, you know. The height, wow. Loved it. Rebecca, I'm so sorry to hear that your mum is unwell. I send her the most positive vibes. Alpha Nation, please send your positive vibes and well wishes to Rebecca's mum, and hopefully she feels better very, very soon. Mitch, when they heard Zap, they knew. What did they know, Mitch? That nothing was going to happen after you said Zap? Please. Now, what is the date for All or Nothing 2, Alpha Nation? If you have been watching our socials, it is on Saturday, the 12th of April. As always, doors open at 6:30 p.m. and the show will start at 7 p.m. Now, that afternoon, 12 p.m., Energy 15. I cannot believe we're at number 15. I actually cannot believe we're at Energy number 15. And there is a 6-man tag that I'm hearing about. There are whispers about a 6-man tag, but the thing is they're not whispering who is in the 6-man tag, and it's getting really annoying. However, I have been promised more details by the next live stream. So if you are curious, just like I am, very curious to know who is in this 6-man tag that is going to take place at Energy 15, you do not want to miss next week's live stream, because that's apparently when they're going to tell me more about it. And they're also going to talk to me about other matches at Energy 15 and Thursday night fights. So next week is going to be full of more announcements. Our socials, I would watch them like a hawk this week for more official announcements coming through about All or Nothing 2. Ticket links as well. I cannot stress enough, Alpha Nation. Mike Quackenbush is headlining All or Nothing 2. That is not something that you want to miss. It is absolutely not. Mike Chaos will be here defending the Alpha World Heavyweight Championship again. And if you're at Headstrong, you would have heard that it is a Crow family member in Heavy Set Violence, Michael Weaver, who is practically demanding this opportunity. And if you thought Too Crazy was a huge challenge for Chaos, then you better watch him closely when he steps into the ring with Michael Weaver, because I have a feeling that is going to be a challenge that is going to take extreme effort to overcome from the Slim Reaper. Bambi, I have such bad FOMO. Well, make sure you're there then, so that you don't have FOMO and you don't miss out. Someone watch Energy 15 for me and tell me what happens. Just be here. Be at Energy 15. You don't want to miss it. It's a free show. Energy is a free show. All you have to do is come to Pipeworks Market. It is a free show. It's free wrestling. Oh my gosh, that is like the dream. Savage King, can't believe it's under 4 weeks. I know. I cannot believe it is in under 4 weeks as well. And it's going to fly by. So if you have not purchased your tickets for All or Nothing 2, please go onto that link and do so. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on quite a huge event. Harper Sky, free wrestling. I know, right? I know, right? That is like the dream. DPC, Michael Weaver will take that championship from Mike Chaos, and no one, and I mean no one, will be able to stop the Crow family. Look, you can talk all you want, and the Crows can talk all they want, but you are not the owners of Alpha. You are not in charge solely here at Alpha. And if the Commission of Australian Wrestling has anything to do about it, I am hoping that it is getting rid of every single one of you. And at least Gemstone has the guts to go and meet with this person and try to solve the problem, unlike you hiding behind your little cousins and pulling strings to help them get their way. Because that's the only way the Crows know how to win. By pulling strings and cheating. Tell me I'm wrong. Alpha Nation, am I wrong? How did Adam Crow win the Melbourne Open Championship? Someone remind me, refresh my memory. DPC, last time I checked, yes, I am. You're the commissioner? Yes. But there are people that are higher than you in the hierarchy, and if the Commission of Australian Wrestling has something to do about it, you're out of here. And I will be the first one to open that door. Don't let it hit you on the way out. Adam Crow, watch the Commission of Australian Weirdos send the biggest dorky pencil pusher. I question how Adam speaks sometimes, but then I realise he is related to the Commissioner and he's thinking that he's protected, but come All or Nothing 2, I wouldn't be so sure about this protection that you're hiding behind. I mean, Adam, if DPC is hiding behind you, who knows what he's going to do next? He may turn on you again and throw you into the fire. Little Adam Crow and Emilio Crow are taller than me. And no one is higher than me. Screw the Australian Wrestling Commission. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that, buddy. We'll see about that. Let's just not... I don't want to have this conversation. I am waiting very patiently for the Commission of Australian Wrestling to deal with things. I am telling you to be here next week, Alpha Nation, for our regular weekly live stream, because I am dying to know and dying to tell you who is part of that 6-man tag and what else is coming at Energy 15 and what else is coming at Thursday Night Fights. I actually have no clue, and I am playing it around in my head. 6-man tag, 3 versus 3. Straight away my head goes to Upstanding Citizens. Could it be them? Could it be Gen Alpha? There's 3 of them now. Could it be the Glow Up plus someone else? Could it be Elaine Hope Lockie plus someone else? I don't know. Could it be the Crows? We've got enough Crows to make a trio. Could it be the Crows? I don't know. I want to know, but I'm going to find out with you and tell you next week on our next live stream. Before we wrap this up, Alpha Nation, are there any questions? Are there any thoughts that you want to put out there? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want to say? The floor is yours, my beautiful Alpha Nation. Adam Crow, I'd never turn on what if it's... You would turn on your own mother if it meant you being successful. Savage King, I really want to see Harps, Elaine and Lucky team up. You know what, Savage, that's actually a pretty good team. Pretty good trio. Pretty good trio. Bambi, how do you feel about Slade calling Fortune a bitch on Saturday? Well, I mean, she calls herself the certified bad bitch, so I don't know what point you're trying to make here. Don't try to make Slade look bad. Don't. Just no. Just no. I mean, he already had enough to deal with Cousin Ali, and, you know, Cousin Ali is everyone's favourite cousin, and I'm very much nervous about his match at All or Nothing, because if he does not win his match against Desh and become our new number 1 contender for the Alpha World Heavyweight Championship, he has to leave Alpha forever. I don't even want to talk about that, because that actually makes me really emotional, because Ali is one of my favorites and we are both of Lebanese descent and we talk in Lebanese, and, you know, we have those chats, and we've seen each other in the Lebanese community, and you know, there's like a Lebanese bond. So I'm very much worried about him. So hopefully he doesn't have to leave. Really backing your man. Yes, I am really backing my man. Look, I love Slade more than Chaos. Ooh, savage. That was savage. All right. So, Alpha Nation, with that being said, we're not going to spend any more time talking about Slade because I will be here all night and I do not want to do that. So, until next week, drop your thoughts on this live stream video once it is posted on the socials. Who do you think is going to step up next to face the Oneers? Who do you think is going to be in the 6-man tag coming up at Energy 15? Do you think Mike Quackenbush is going to take home the Melbourne Openweight Championship? Let me know every single thought that you have in the comments. I will be here next week. I will be here at 7:30. You're my Alpha Nation. I'm Chrissy B. I love you so, so much. Stay sweet. I will see you next week.